Back off, mister. I am going to the future.
We need to find a scientist that knows something about time travel and is willing to help us travel through time.
I actually might know a guy that can help you. This is my friend, Hitmy the Clown.
I came in here looking for a clown. I overheard Kilmy say he was going to meet his brother from the future. I want to stop that meeting from happening. They're up to something that sounded diabolical.
Ooh. Do you remember, I think it was the second movie we made, Kilmy was talking about getting rid of us and having his own show called Bfuch and the Original Brow?
Maybe he's trying to eliminate us before we're even born.
They call it a reboot in 2020. If we cast the spell, it will completely reboot this series with different voice actors, artwork, pretty much everything. It'll be a spectacular transformation. Just reboot the thing already!
No, wait!
Good morning. Welcome to fucking Krappy Consulting. How can I help you?
My name is Frankie. I'm here to interview for the help desk position.
Oh, sorry. I had you down here in my appointment calendar as Frank. There must have been some kind of glitch. My name is Unibrow. I'm one of the senior technicians here.
Oh, I see. You're one of those companies that think only men can work in technology. Well, I've got news for you, Brow. I can run circles around you and all of your nerd friends. I dare you to hire me so we can find out.
Alfred, I'd like you to meet Frankie. She's the newest member of our help desk team.
I thought we were hiring a guy named Frank. Frankie is a girl. I didn't know girls worked in technology.
Yes, Alfred. I'm happy for you that you can tell the difference between men and women. You're very observant. I can see why you worked here for so long.
Yes, I've been with the company longer than anyone else here.
And I'm sure you were a valuable employee at some point in this company's history. I can imagine you were the best at feeding and watering the dinosaurs with being one yourself.
I'll take that. I admit, that was a good one.
There was a little paperwork mix-up. There was no Frank. Frankie will be on shift with us. I know you'll treat her with respect. I should introduce her to the rest of the team.
Yeah, hopefully they're not all obsolete like old Alfred here.
Judge for yourself. A couple of them are in the break room.
Handyguy, Mr. Viking, this is Frankie. Today is her first day, and you should have seen how she handled Alfred.
Ugh, I'm so tired of Alfred. He's always just sitting around making inappropriate comments and getting to everyone's business. I'm sure at some point he'll just disappear, never to be seen again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure nobody would miss him if one day he just never showed up again.
I don't know what you guys hired me for, Brow, but I'm not about to take anyone out for you guys. That wasn't in the online job description, and it never came up in the interview.
Oh no, I'm not asking you to do that.
So what's a typical day like here then, if we're not just killing people all day long?
I don't know if we have a typical day, but today should be interesting. We have a staff meeting in 10 minutes where our new manager from corporate office is going to appoint an assistant.
There's a corporate office of fucking Krappy Consulting? I assumed this was just a small shop where I could hide out for a while to forget about what happened in Mexico.
Oh, Mr. Viking went to Mexico last year and came back mute. What happened to you when you were there? Were you into something illegal?
We don't need to know that. Let's just get to that staff meeting.
Hey, what the hell's going on here? I think I remember these guys. It's like Handyguy and Viking, although he doesn't have the horns.
Yeah, I think so. Are we inside a TV? It feels really strange, like electricity's running through me or something.
Well, you always feel that way when you're near me, but I think you're right for like the first time ever. This is like the Jim Morrison, like break on through to the other side. We're in some sort of alternate reality, except He's rocking some hair there, especially right above the eyes. You know, the big old unibrow brow that kind of you used to have before you started losing your hair, kind of thing.
That's not me. That guy doesn't look or sound anything like me. What about that woman over there? Her name is Frankie. I think the clown rebooted our series at the end of the last movie, and that's supposed to be you.
Just because she has Frank in her name doesn't mean she's supposed to be me. I mean, that, you know, that's creepy.
Face it, Frank, it happens all the time. They take a successful TV show or movie, let it run its course, and after a while, they just reboot it and cast one or all of the lead roles as a different gendered character.
What the hell are you talking about? Out of rebooting stuff? I mean, who does that besides DC or whatever? Because of all the shitty like Batman reboots. How many reboots can you have in one Batman series? Alternate timelines, and all of a sudden it's Infinity War or whatever. Who does that? Nobody does that. You're making this up.
Who does that? Ghostbusters, Karate Kid, Overboard, Ocean's 8, Battlestar Galactica, Doctor Who.
Okay, fine. Here we are with evidence. But those, you know, to my defense, those are all shitty movies that needed to be rebooted. I still don't think it needs to happen to us unless, you know, you read the critic reports of all of our last movies. So maybe you're right.
Did you guys hear those guys talking on the TV? Is that a virus? Can you get a virus on a TV?
Must be one of those smart TVs connected to the internet.
I wish there were smart people in this room. Obviously, someone is playing a joke on you guys. You all seem really gullible. I'm sure it happens all the time.
Think about this. If one of us can eradicate the virus, that person would be promoted for sure. I think we should make this a competition.
No, really, I'm pretty sure it's not a virus. It's probably something bizarre that we would never even consider on a normal day.
Well, we'll have to discuss it later, because if we don't get to the staff meeting in just a couple of minutes, we're going to be late.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first of many meetings we're going to have here together. I'm your new manager, Bidiak, and this is my assistant, T.
Good morning, and thank you, Bidiak. We're here to work with you all to make things right that are currently wrong.
And to ensure the correct leadership is in place so we can turn your company back over to you.
Wait, you're not here permanently?
Oh no, we're just here to fix some things, and that's it.
I just started here today, so anything wrong with this place is definitely not on me. I'm not surprised there are problems, though, based on the people I've met so far.
Oh, Frankie, we're not here to assign blame. We sort of know how things went wrong. As Bidiak said, we're just here to fix things, to put right what has gone wrong.
Sounds a little like Quantum Leap. Which one of you has a time traveler in you?
Oh, you guys are funny. Quantum Leap sounds so exciting. I'm sure there are no time travelers here, though.
Let's start by talking about the priority of the hour.
Well, just a few minutes ago, we were in the break room.
And while they were all talking shit over coffee, I realized that there was some kind of strange, what I would describe as a virus, working its way through the electronic systems here. Did I mention that today is my first day?
Wait, that's not how that happened.
I think Unibrow had a little bourbon in his coffee, but I'm not sure about that, so we shouldn't talk about it anymore. Just forget I said anything unless you want to smell his breath. You should smell his breath. Go on. Go ahead.
You can smell my breath if you want. I have nothing to hide.
No thanks. I'm not smelling anyone's breath. Okay then, let's get working on that virus. They can spread like wildfire, and the next thing you know, we have an outbreak on our hands, which could lead to a pandemic, and...
Oh, way too soon, Bidiak. And that's the end of the meeting. You've said too much already.
Why is everyone still looking at me? Get to work!
Going through that outlet burned a little bit, but we made it to this laptop. I wonder if we can figure out whose laptop this is.
This is ridiculous. First of all, I can see everything on this person's hard drive, and I think this is suspect. People take pictures of everything. There's some food stuff here, and some pretty sketchy stuff. I don't know what to say, honestly, for the first time in my life.
Did you see anyone in those pictures that we know or that we can identify? Oh, wait, someone's coming.
Are you sure we're going to be able to fix this, Theodora?
Angur said it would work, and my son is rarely wrong.
Hitmy the Clown had to cast a pretty strong spell to reboot this whole series, but thankfully I was in the hotel vault when he did it. That protected me from the spell.
And it's a good thing it pulled me out of the past so I could be here to help you. Too bad my poor Angur wasn't protected. He held on for a couple of days, but eventually faded away. I tried to save him, but I was almost lost too.
Hitmy has to be here in the building somewhere, and I'm guessing he was protected from the spell. If I were a clown in this series, where would I be?
Bidiak, he's probably in the basement. That's where all the clowns in this series do their weird sorcery and magic and cloning. We can't forget cloning.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Here we are, clowns in basements and abracadabra and hocus cadabra, and we're in a laptop, we're not in a laptop, we're in a TV, we're not in a TV. We don't even know whose laptop it is, and now we do. And now I'm feeling really terrible about some of those pictures I saw. But I can't look him in the eye because you look him in the belly button, and that makes the whole thing even scarier. So I don't know, basements and clowns and...
Frank! Unibrow! Is that you?
Well, check out the big brain on Bidiak. Isn't that awesome? Who do you think it is? Do you know anybody else who sounds like me or fights with Captain Picard, whatever he is? We're stuck in this machine, and I can't even look you in the eye because even in this way, you're too tall and it's freaking me out. Now, is this your new sidekick? The person we saw in some of those really sketchy pictures on the laptop?
We're here to restore our show back to what it was before the reboot. I need to find Hitmy. He'll know how to put this all back.
And why would I do that? You'll disappear at some point, just like everyone else, and then we'll have succeeded in what my family has been trying to do for years, by making this a smarter show, with better ratings, without any of you. We'll call it...
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. We know Hit Me and Kill Me, and who else are you guys working with anyway? There's like a whole posse of idiots here.
Hit Me, Kill Me, and Dr. Z. That's what the new show will be called. I've always wanted to have my own show. There was this one time, I took a long weekend in Hollywood and auditioned for the starring role in this movie about a farm boy who always looked to the stars for adventure. When I got there, auditions had already closed for the day, but I met this guy. He said he was my dad. We went out for drinks.
Really, Dr. Z? How long is this story?
And that's why I sided with the clowns. They like my stories. They think I'm fun and interesting to be around. You guys always tell me to shut up.
And we knew we could turn him against you easily. So now the tech staff at fucking Krappy Consulting will eradicate you from their systems. And once the glitches are out of the machines, we can move on with our lives without you.
I can't believe that you told Bidiak that you discovered the virus, after telling us that you didn't even think there was a virus.
Well, if it wasn't my first day, you wouldn't have been in the conference room introducing me to people. So technically, it was my discovery, whatever it is.
You two can fight about it. I'm gonna go clean up this mess before you do.
Hey, can you hear me? Of course I can't hear you. This is never going to work.
Am I the only one that hears the kid voices coming through the intercom system?
No, I hear them too. Great. We have a virus that is spreading through the whole building, and now we have ghosts. Before you know it, all of the doors will be locked, and the oxygen will be slowly drained away, and we'll all be dead.
Yes, why don't you guys just sit here and panic while you take your final gasp of air? I'm going to find out what's really happening here.
Dad, it's me, Nate. I'm here with EDog. We found a way to break through to the reboot. Even if they could hear you, they're not going to listen to the random voice coming from the ceiling. Hello, everyone. I'm a ghost and I live here in the building. Stop it! You're going to scare them!
I'm gonna leave the building for a little while, Alfred. Why don't you try to figure out this virus thing on your own?
Did I just hear Nate and EDog talking through the intercom?
Oh my God. This is great. I'm getting a headache. Before you know it, we'll all be trapped here in a laptop, a toaster, a blender, some sort of internet device. I don't know. Once again, I'm looking at the fate of somehow being quarantined with all of you, and I'm guessing this time it could be permanent. So I'm trying to figure out, maybe there's a way to get a psychotherapist or psychiatrist, like a digital one. Everybody's online now. Maybe I can do something. I don't know.
No, maybe it's a good thing. If more of us break through the reboot wall, it'll start to collapse, and everything will be restored to normal.
Look into my dull cow eyes, Mr. Anderson, with your slightly less than average intelligence. How do you propose that we get more of us in here?
We're inside of a computer. We can just recreate everyone again. We just need to find a more powerful computer in this building. Bidiak, are you still out there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I think that'll work. What do you need me to do?
We need you to file transfer us to the most powerful computer in the building.
That would probably be the video processing server in the basement.
Every fantastic horror movie or something sketchy always happens in basements, and here we are. Go figure that it's a reboot, because why not reboot all of us in a basement? Add some clowns and some extra old people trying to communicate across time zones. Am I speaking to anybody here? Can anybody hear me?
Okay, I'm sending you on your way now. Good luck.
What are you up to, Hitmy?
Who the hell are you and why are you in my basement?
I am Dr. Theodora Seuss. My son was Angur at Seuss, and you erased him from existence with this reboot nonsense. Our families have been at odds for centuries, and it's going to end here.
Oh, for Christ's sake! My spell pulled you out of the past, didn't it? I need to cast another spell to get rid of you now, don't I? Wait, are you trying to distract me for some reason?
Just a few more minutes and we'll have Lily, Angur, and Eddie here.
Where are we? I feel all tingly and weird.
That's how everybody feels when I'm around. Can I get some love here? Like, anybody feel the positive vibes? Like, wow! You know, like I feel good kind of stuff going on around me?
Jesus, send me back to where you just pulled me from.
Wow, I feel like I was just shoved through a really small hole. It's kind of nice, actually.
What the hell is going on here? Every time I interact with this group, something horrible happens to me. Are we inside a computer? Get me out of here! Wait, is that my mother?
What's happening here? How did you all get here in this computer?
Hitmy, is that you down there? I am the ghost of your great-great-grandfather, Krappy the Clown. I'm telling you, Nate, nobody can hear you. You're just wasting your time. I command you to cast one of those spells of yours to restore those people out of the computer and back into the real world.
No, I'm not going to do that. How are you all doing this? Damn you, Theodora Seuss. This is my show now. You can't do this.
Well, what do we have here? A creepy-looking evil clown with an unidentifiable accent. A woman from the past, some strange people inside of a computer, and kids' voices in an intercom system. I knew there had to be some reasonable explanation for what's happening here today.
Finally, someone that belongs here.
Nate, I'm tired of being trapped in this intercom system. I thought you had a way to get us into the real world again. Just one more minute. I'm casting an unreboot spell I've been working on, but all of the power needs to be turned off in the building for it to work.
Frankie, if you stop them, you can be the lead in this new series. We'll call it Frankie, the Clowns, and Dr. Z.
Do not use that name.
It's dumb.
Wicked dumb.
It looks like your new series is canceled, Hitmy the Clown.
I did it! I brought us all back! You couldn't have done it without me.
Wait, If everyone from the reboot is gone, why am I still here?
You were probably left behind so we could meet in person. That's what I'm thinking. Hey.
Please. He's what you would call a glitch. He's like a virus in the system, and I'm the virus protection.
I think the whole virus storyline is resolved. And virus protection is just stupid anyway, and it never actually stops the virus. It's kind of like you hit me.
I would like to formally submit my resignation. I can't work here. And I'm still trying to figure out why there's a clown here. Nobody likes clowns anymore. You might want to dress up as something else.
We pretty much established that clowns are dumb. So I've been trying to tell people that for years in all the original series and now all this reboot. So, you know, Frankie, we're almost identical in every way. Maybe we should go out on a date or something, because you may be the only person that truly understands me. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I like, and I know what you like.
That's a little gross. We're technically the same person. Although clearly one of us is smarter than the other. And one of us has more friends than you.
So I'm trying to find out why that means we're not perfect for each other. It's almost like I can read your mind, which, you know, could make for some interesting times.
Right now, I'm thinking that you're horrible. You can go be perfect somewhere else for someone else.
It seems that my mother is gone and the reboot characters have disappeared now, all except Frankie for some reason.
Apparently, I was left behind to be disgusted by my reboot twin here. I can go now. Anytime.
I guess that's it then. All loose ends are tied up. Feels like the end of a trilogy.
From what I can gather, trilogies are as dumb as clowns. When you start calling a movie a trilogy, it feels like kind of stretching out the story that you could have told in one movie into 3 long movies. You know, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, The Matrix, Actually, the John Wick thing was cool. And now we have a trilogy. It's up to everybody to just figure out if this is really any good, or if the trilogy makes sense, or if the reboot makes sense, and why are we still digital? Son of a bitch. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Does anybody have any coffee or whiskey or anything? Or
Alfred Unibrow, big-headed boy. Alfred Unibrow, big-headed boy.
I'm not gone. I just had to renegotiate my contract for a permanent role on this show.
Did we still manage the fucking Krappy consulting company?
Oh, we own it now. We're renting space in the basement of fucking Krappy Hotel.
where does this leave the rest of us? Are we still in lockdown? Are we still digital? Am I real? Am I not? What happened to the clown? It's not good to let a clown out of your sight. Will we ever see Alfred again? I'm going to just look behind me there like I did, and okay, there's no clown there, but apparently people can blink in and out of existence. Oh, I can't do it. See, I just tried. I can't. I don't know. So maybe I am permanent. Is anybody here? Can anybody talk to me?
Goodbye, Frank. The movie is over. Jeez, he never stops talking.